I'm going to put some random questions here, Ellie. So, the first one, for example, do you like modern pop music?
Yes, I love it. So, as I told you already, I love Adele's pop, and
Mm.
2 years ago, I'm foreign Whitney Houston's
Oh,
yeah, old pop, a little
oh,
bit
great.
old pop. Yes.
That's great. From the 90s. That's great. Yeah. Uh, Here's a good one.
What kind of films don't you like? Uh,
For example, I don't like war movies.
war. Mhm.
I don't like horror movies.
Yes. When I was young, I'm I'm foreign horror movies. Probably in 18 in 1990
90.
1990s.
So in English, you say the 90s, the 80s, the 90s.
Yeah, 1919
No,
19.
in English we just say in the 90s. So in the 90s.
In the nine yeah past in the 90s, um horror movies were very popular.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like
so
Korean horror movies or
no,
international?
international. Most of the horror movies are from USA. So Texas,
Oh my goodness, yeah.
yeah,
But
Texas is so,
they're very
or
scary, no?
yes, and um, um something like that. I couldn't remember that movies, but that was very horrible and frightened. When I watched that kind of a movie, I was frightened.
Yes, me too. I was very scared.
Mhm.
Okay, another question here. Another question. Here's a good one.
Do you agree that school days are the best days of your life? No. Actually, I think my gold part of life, my life is 30s, from 30s to now, because actually my school days, my school days, I'm not good at study, so I
Ah,
do not want to go back again.
but you had a good English. You had good English grade, I'm sure, no?
Actually, 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, I restarted English language.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yes.
great. So you've been, how long have you been on Cambly? Let me see.
I have
Oh, a long
been,
time.
yeah, I have been
Wow.
practice over, especially over 2 years, almost three
Wow.
years.
That's
Um,
great.
yes. Then I was just, then I was just very, very basics. I spoke. I spoke very basic sentences. For example, I um, I am I am blah blah blah, just
Yeah.
like that. So that was very simple structure.
Simple structure. Present tense. That's a great one. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a good one.
What is your favorite restaurant? I love Vietnam or Korean
Viet
traditional restaurant.
Vietnamese.
A
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
I love rice noodle, especially.
Oh, yes, they're really nice. That's really
Hmm.
nice. Um, Here's a good one. If your family could go to another city for 1 year, where would
Hmm.
you choose if your husband got a job in another city?
Yes. I would I would like to go to US or UK because
UK?
I would like to practice my English.
That's great. Not Australia or Canada?
Yeah, pretty good.
Another one here. So we're talking about horror films. What about this one?
hmm Can you think of a funny film you have seen? Yes. Um, Despicable Me.
Ah, cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. Very exciting and a little bit hilarious and funny. Uh-huh.
Good. That's good. Here's a good one.
What have we bought today? Um, I have bought Mandarin.
Mhm.
Mandarin. That is. Do you know Mandarin or tangerine?
Tiny, tiny
Yeah.
little oranges. Yeah,
Yes.
very nice.
Why?
Yeah.
Korean origin.
Oh, you can grow them in Korea?
Yes. Most of the people think Korea is pretty cold, but we have a poor season clearly. So at the end of South Korea,
Uh-huh.
Jeju Island um, made lots of tangerine and mandarin.
Oh, they can grow. They can grow tangerines.
Yes,
Wow.
that climate is changing very quickly.
Really? Is it getting warmer there or colder?
Yes, warmer.
Oh, really? Really interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yes.
Uh, do you shop in markets or do you like to buy things online?
Um, half and half, because some kind of factory products are uh, pretty cheaper
Uh-huh.
on online shopping, but fresh groceries are pretty better on grocery shopping.
Do you like to cook or do you prefer to order food?
Um, I usually cook by myself, but once once or twice a week I delivery or I usually went to the restaurant.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Here's a good one.
Yes. Who do you think is the most famous person in the world? Um, I think famous Donald Trump
Oh,
because yeah, everybody knows Donald Trump,
that's
uh,
true.
but some of people chase him, but different part of people dislike him.
Oh, that's true. In Korea, do Koreans follow other countries' politics or do they
Sure,
just
sure.
watch Korean
Yes,
politics?
yes, sure. I was following different countries politics, but
Politics, yeah.
yeah, politics. But recently, I didn't like that because
Oh,
my interests are a little bit changed.
okay. Do Korea? What country do Koreans follow the most? What
Uh
country
huh.
are they most
Yeah.
interested in?
Number one is surely U.S.
Uh huh.
Number two is probably probably UK.
Oh, that's very interesting. Why? Why?
And
And why the UK?
because
That's good.
UK um, prime minister is changing very quickly.
That's true. That's true.
Yes,
Very.
and Russia and Ukraine war.
Ah, very sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, Russia and Ukraine um, relationship is very serious.
Very, very serious. Yeah.
Yeah, as you know, oil price prices are rising incredibly.
Oh, did
So
they? Did they?
yes,
Did they increase because of the war?
yes,
Oh,
very sharply. So I'm very scared to um, to get oil. Um, for I use boiler,
hmm
and I use my car. So oil is necessary
yeah.
probably. So I'm always scary
Wow.
for several months.
Wow. How much did it increase? Like 10%,
Oh
20%
no,
since last?
almost
Oh,
twice.
really? Really?
A double,
Wow.
almost double.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a holiday in the last year, the last 2 years?
Um, um, yes.
Where did you go?
I went to I went to my parents' home.
Nice. That's nice. A nice, a nice break. No,
Mhm.
to the things there. Another one here. Another question. Here's a good one.
What is the oldest thing that you own?
Hmm.
Um, um,
For example, the oldest thing I own is this. I have a chair here, a rocking chair, an
yeah.
old
I'm
100 years old.
thinking, what is my oldest thing that I own? Yes. Stationary
Mhm.
bike,
Oh,
horse bike is the oldest thing that I own.
it still works. Good. Another one here. So in Korea, what's your favorite city?
Um, um, my favorite city is Seoul,
Mhm. It's is there. What's the second biggest city in after
Busan.
Seoul?
Have you
Okay.
heard about Busan? Busan is looks like Miami because
Oh, wow.
yes, Busan is surrounded by beautiful ocean. So the seaside along the seaside are very crowded.
Oh, wow. Can people go swimming there?
Yeah, sure. So there are many foreign people there.
Interesting. Great.
Yes.
Here's a good one.
hmm Do you play any sports? Yeah, I play. I play. I play badminton.
Any
And
sport?
yeah, badminton or um, yeah, only badminton with
That's
my
an
yeah with my sons. But that that I, that sorry frequency
yeah.
is very low.
Not, but not often. Not often. Good.
Yeah, not often.
Another question here. Here's a good one.
Do you have a favorite item of clothing? Yeah, recently is dropped. It dropped the temperature.
Oh, the temperature went down.
Yes, so I my favorite item of clothing is only padding.
Ah, excuse me. In Korea, are clothes different than other countries? Do you have the same style as people in Japan, or China?
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
people dress
Similar.
differently?
Yeah, similar. Korea, K culture is spread all around the
Spreading, no,
world.
the K-pop,
Yes,
K-pop. Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
K-pop and the fashion and plastic surgery are
Oh my
very
goodness! Wow,
very famous and popular.
wow,
Yes.
that's many interesting. Here's what have you always lived in the same city?
No, I was born and raised small town and countryside,
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah, as when I grow up, moved I moved to
Moved,
yeah
moved,
moved
moved, moved,
moved
vd,
moved
moved,
moved
moved.
moved
There you go. Good.
better.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
hard. Those are AED endings. Yeah,
Yes, always
that's actually
hard.
a lesson. I'll put a link for that. That's a very good lesson.
Oh yes,
Rachel's.
I think it's pretty good. I never seen this kind of good site. Mm-hmm.
If you want to practice pronounce it on YouTube, Rachel's English, and
Uh-huh.
she'll teach you how to make those,
Rachel's
stopped.
English. I know Rachel's
Oh, you know
English.
Rachel's. Oh, great. She's very
Yes,
good. She's a very good teacher.
yes, and very popular, and she has enormous subscribers, right?
Yes, she's a very good teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's great.
She is focused on pronunciation. I know.
Yeah, and this is an older video, but I use it in class. It's very good because
Mhm.
stopped, walked, and she teaches. It's very good.
Yes. At the first time, I don't know pronunciation is important, but now I know totally
Yeah,
because my pronounce when I have a different or weird weird uh, pronunciation on my conversation, um, tutors are helping um, my pronunciation
pronunciation. Because
correctly.
that's right. I think some people think grammar is more
Mhm.
important than pronunciation, but I think pronunciation is more important
Yes.
because native speakers want to hear more. We'd prefer to hear that you can pronounce than say the
Mhm.
grammar. So I always think pronunciation is more important.
Yes, and um I think grammar and phrasal verbs are very important.
Yeah, phrasal verbs. It's hard too. Phrase very hard to learn.
Yes.
Another one here. Let's see here. Here we go.
Yeah. Have you ever been invited to a surprise birthday party? Um, Oh, I haven't been invited to a surprise birthday party because I haven't many friends and people that I know, and
Do
I
do
have a
do
relationship. Uh-huh.
sorry, do Koreans celebrate birthdays? Do they have parties every year?
Very small party. That's usually most of the birthday party are small and family party.
Family parties?
But I heard recently some young people have um, pretty big party with
Mm.
like Western people.
Ah, yeah, yeah, big with a cake, no, with a birthday cake.
Yes,
Sounds good.
I do not celebrate my birthday.
Me neither. After 25, I said no more. Here's a good one. Excuse me.
Where will you be this time tomorrow? Um, I think I will be my bedroom, because it already days passed, day passed, day passed.
What's the most important day of the week for you?
Um, what's the most important? Um, Cambly kiss time, because my eldest son enrolled the Cambly kiss. I always set up alarm that
Oh, okay,
time.
good, good.
Yes.
That's here's a good one.
Mhm. How often do you go to the cinema? Um, once, I went. I go to the cinema probably once or twice, um, 10 years, decades, decades.
Good. Do people still go to the cinema in your city? Do they still go to see a
Yes,
big movie?
yeah. Some people go to the cinema often, or many times, but recently I think cinema is past cinema population
Hmm.
population
Oh,
past
the audience, the audience.
audience.
Hmm. Ah, because people prefer now at home, no?
Yes, yes, right. On Netflix or yeah, something like that are pretty comfortable
Mm, yeah,
and um, pretty interesting. Mhm.
can be. Here's a good one.
Are you excited by new technology? Yes, sure. Yeah, I'm excited by Google Speaker and um, Bluetooth speaker,
Mhm.
because when I move on other place or on other room, I can listen to music, um, what I want to listen.
Ah, really nice, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna this one. Another one here. Another one. Are you watching the World Cup? I know Korea was in the football, the World Cup.
Yes, I watch it Portuguese and
Portugal,
Korea,
Portugal,
Portuguese,
Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah,
Mhm. Korean
Port-
pronunciation
no,
is
no, you're
Portuguese.
right, but that was the adjective. Portuguese,
Portuguese.
Portuguese city, Portugal, Portuguese.
Portugal. Portugal. Okay. That
Portugal,
at the
Portuguese.
last time Korea get another goal. So I think everybody surprised.
Everybody was really happy, no, in Korea.
Yeah, and Ronaldo are very one of the popular soccer player, but he couldn't he couldn't
He's getting a bit
um,
old. He's getting older.
yes. Hmm.
Here's a good one.
Yes. Are you a cat person or a dog person? I think I am. I seem to be a dog person,
You like dogs?
because I'm very strict mom, and I'm usually barking.
No, no,
uh,
no. In English,
in
to be a cat
English.
person or a dog person means in your house. Do you have a cat as a pet
Yeah, a
in the
cat
house?
person.
Like as a pet in the house?
Uh huh.
You understand?
No,
Like
no. I think dog person means very very
here in, can you see in the Korean?
top
Pet.
or
Can you
pet
see in the chat?
cat.
but this is as a pet.
Pet. Oh yeah, I know pet. Ah, I couldn't understand this. I think this sentence are kind of idiom, right?
It's an idiom, yes. So, for example,
Uh-huh, yes. So
I am
I
a cat person. I like cats.
could. I think so. Can you explain a little bit these sentences?
Sure. So if you're a cat person, you prefer to buy a cat in your house.
Uh-huh.
I don't like
Uh-huh.
dogs, but if I have a dog, I take the dog outside. I'm a dog person. I like dogs.
I see. I see. Thank you. Um, your your explanation is perfect.
Yeah.
I see. I have no pet.
Okay. So do
Mhm.
Koreans have cats inside their house?
Yes, right. And most of the people are growing dogs in their house.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
even they are living in apartment. So
Oh, very good.
yeah, I do not like that.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
Very good. Well, our time is going down. Anyway, our time is going down, Ellie. It's very nice to talk to you. Do you read books in English as well? Do you read like real books, paper
Yes.
books?
Mm-hmm.
Do you read them in English?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, that's great. Ellie, our time is going. Very nice to meet you. You have very good
Yes, it was a
pronunciation and a very good
really
level.
thank you.
So I hope to see you again sometime.
Yeah, it was